So I've got some tuna pasta salad that my mom made, and I was just sitting here thinking that I've got to talk to you guys. I really need to talk to you guys, and I've been putting it off, and I've talked about it with a couple close family and friends. I've even talked about it with my therapist, who I love so much. But haven't pulled the trigger, and I need to do it. So let's have a bite of pasta together first, because I want a cherry Diet Coke, my new obsession. I'm gonna try to do this without breaking a nail. This is probably gonna be the realest conversation we've had yet. So you might wanna get a snack because this is gonna be a little lengthy. And I never, oh, that's so good. I never drink my soda directly from the can or the bottle usually, but this is serious. I can't even wait to pour it into a cup. For the last 3 years, I have had a lot of change, and I've shared a portion of that with you guys. I think many of you do know this, but just in case you don't understand, the vlogs I love so much because I get to interact with you and share beautiful moments in my life. And sometimes I've shared some sad things like my grandparents passing. I still can't even say it without getting emotional. Or like my ex's father passing, and you know, tragedy happening in the world I sometimes would mention. Just because I don't mention it though doesn't mean that I don't have like care for it in the world. I just want that to be like, I don't know why it's just so important for me, for you guys also to know, this is a sidetrack note, that when I don't talk about something that's going on in the world that's important, which we all agree is important or horrific and tragic, I have always said that this space, I wanted to be a place where you escape and you get enjoyment, and that we don't have to be reminded of all of that going on in the world for just a few minutes, you know? I do that by watching like reality TV, like who's watching Love is Blind? I feel like because of this transition, which is a great transition, a happy change, it really has been. It's taken a long time to get to this peace and great place that I'm in right now, which I'm so thankful for, which I'll get into in a second. But I just feel like because I'm now changing into a different place in my life, that of course that means and would make sense that my channel would take a transition and a change. And I've been pushing against it, even though I've been wanting to do this for a little bit. And you probably could tell a shift in the vlogs and like how maybe, I don't know if you could or not, but my tried and true followers since like day one probably saw like changes over time, of course, naturally. But I'm just really feeling like the weekly vlogs are not inspiring me, and I probably in turn not inspiring you as much. I'm sure many of you love them still, and I love every single one of you that watches every week, comments every week, likes these videos. Like, it means the world to me, because these vlogs, I love filming for you guys, but the vlogs, the editing part, I'm too controlling to like give it, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm too controlling over my work to give it to somebody else to edit. I've tried that, it didn't work out so well, and it was more time consuming to tell them and give them all these points as to how I want it edited, so I just didn't want to do that. But when I edit the vlogs, it takes me almost an entire day, like probably half a day. The Disney vlogs, any of my vacation vlogs take an entire day or longer to edit for me. And I'm not saying I'm continuously editing the entire day. So realistically, probably like 8+ hours for each vlog. And that is now taking away from things that I really need to focus on for myself. And I want to share inspiring content for you, like content that you really want to see, or just where it's very specific to a certain thing. Like maybe I can do somewhere it's like decorate with me before I post Easter decor this year. I will still do vlogging. So please don't think this is like, it is an end of an era, but it's the end of the weekly vlog era. It's weird to say out loud, but it really is. It's the end of the weekly vlog era. Man, I think it's been like literally 10 plus years of me never taking a break on the weekly vlogs. I mean, of course, I've had moments where I'm on vacation and I skip a week or whatever it may be, but I have never taken a break. And including doing, I think it's been 11 Vlogmases now. And I don't plan to stop Vlogmas, if you're wondering that. I will still continue to do Vlogmas every year because, well, at least for this year, I commit to that because I absolutely love Christmas, as you know. And I'm going to start way early this year because no one can tell me no. And I'm going to probably skip fall decor this year. I know you're probably going to be sad. I'm really sorry. I'll still do some like fall content, of course. A lot of fall content still. But I'm just really thinking I'm going to skip fall decor. It's not my joy really as much. I love fall decor, but Christmas is my thing, and I don't want the Christmas decor video to go up super late where you can't get inspired by it, and be able to purchase things if you wanted to that I have before it's all sold out, because things sell out in like September now. So I don't know. That's just a thought. I feel like this was a whole mess of me talking, but the points are a lot has changed in my life for the better. I'm feeling really good and at peace with my life, and I need to make some changes with my channel, and I still plan to do videos, and I still plan to even do vlog content, but it's not going to be every week for the weekly vlogs anymore. I do hope to get one video a week still up. It's just not always going to be a vlog. And I will have a lot more short content too, like the shorts, that like what reels are on Instagram, but here on YouTube. I will still try to cross post reels as shorts here on YouTube, so you get that content. But I really highly suggest follow me on Instagram if you are wanting to keep up with my day-to-day life still, since I won't be doing weekly vlogs. Some of you are going to say, I don't have an Instagram. It's free, folks. Like, download the app if you really want to see it. That's where you're going to see. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just like, I know some people are like, I don't want to follow you, or I don't want to have another social media. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but that's where it's going to be it's just easy for me to post on Instagram more so than YouTube, but I will still be posting long form content here on YouTube, just not the weekly vlogs anymore. Like, how much do I want to touch on? I'm still contemplating telling you a few things, but hold on. And going back to 3 years ago, I'm feeling like there's been a lot of transition for the last 3 years. 3 years ago, Melissa was a different Melissa. Like, it won't probably, I don't know if it comes off on camera for you guys, but a patient of ours today said something that really stuck with me and was like, okay, I need to just like talk to them today, you guys. This patient was like, you look like glowing. Like, what's new with you? Did you do something to your face? Like, literally, she asked if I had surgery on my face or if I did filler or something on my face. And I was like, no. And they know, our patients know. I would be super real with them and tell them if I had done anything. And she was like, no, I know that you would tell me. So what's like up with you? And I was like, you know what? I just think I'm at peace right now. Like, I'm like just feeling good about life, and I did joke and say, guys aren't gonna like this, but I did joke and say, I don't have any men like bothering me in life right now. Like, I'm just clear and free right now. And I think that I just need this time of peace. That goes into, are you dating? Yes, I've dated here and there. No, nothing that it's worth talking about enough. And I just feel like I know if the person's my husband or if it's from God or not. And when it isn't, I'm just like, okay, not my person. Like, I've had no problem. Like, I'm not crying over men. I'm not sad when something doesn't work out. Am I frustrated that it's a waste of my time when something doesn't work out? Yes. A million times, yes. But am I sitting there depressed that it didn't work out? 0%. Like, you can ask all my besties, because yes, I have like 5 besties. Some of you have cracked on me like, oh, her bestie, because I call all my friends besties. Well, I have like 4 really good friends that I consider all my best friends because we've been friends for years and years and they know me so well. So they are all my besties. They all get that title. And I'm okay with that. Okay, last thing, I'm going to end it on this. I'm not looking to hurt somebody else in the process of me sharing with you. And I just don't think it's not classy. So I don't plan to share, like I'm talking about with, the divorce and all that situation. I don't plan to share that. But many of you have come to your own conclusions, and I know that's because I'm not sharing all the details. But let me just say this, that when I was experiencing what I was experiencing, I was not my best self. My body was reacting that way. I was constantly in fight or flight. I was losing hair from stress. I really feel that in that time period, God was with me. And some of you might stop watching after I talk about this, but I just feel that I honestly wouldn't have got through that time without God and without prayer. And I literally remember, I don't even know if I can say that. I'm not going to say the circumstance as to why, but there was a point where I was just on the floor sobbing. And I literally didn't think I could get off the floor. And it was probably less than a minute, 30 seconds maybe. And then I just asked God and my grandparents, actually, I said, please help me get off this floor and give me strength to do what I need to do and get through this. And I don't know, you guys, I swear to you, it was like someone lifted me up off of the floor. But that was 3 years ago. I just bring that up because that's that strength in my faith and being able to reach out to God during, and I'm saying prior to the divorce situation as well, just like is what got me through everything and what I rely on to this day to get me through. And I just felt called to say that as well, that I never shared that's what got me through everything, as well as going to therapy. Well, I mean, I wish that I had it earlier in my life because I probably wouldn't have made some of the decisions that I had made. Because I would have had more faith in myself and confidence in my intuition, and there wouldn't have been certain situations where I got taken advantage of over and over and over, especially by men. And sorry, men, you're getting really hit hard in this video. I'm sorry. Anyways, I digress. I'm just saying, if you're thinking about going to therapy, don't think you have to have a problem to go to therapy. Confirmation just now, like something dinged in my kitchen just now. Literally, if you can't rely on God in prayer, which even if you do rely on God in prayer, then please go to therapy and find the right therapist. Because if you went to therapy and you're like, it did nothing for me, I hear you, because I went to, I think, 3 therapists before I found the right one. That everything just clicked, and I'm so thankful for that person. But I do feel at peace and in my more healed era, I guess. And I trust my intuition so much now. Oh, and going back to the dating thing, that's another reason I don't want to do the weekly vlogs as often, or like not vlog my entire life here, Dating is a scary world out there. And it's scary enough with them not knowing every little detail about my life. So the weekly vlogs have to end for that fact too, because I do want to start dating like more regularly again. And I don't want just every little detail about every second of my life. Not every second. You guys know what I mean. Like all the details to be out there when I'm dating, because they don't need to know everything about me when I don't get to see a video of them, you know, doing what they're doing all day. Or all week at least. Oh. And it's enough that they have years of content to watch about me before they date me. If they find me, all you have to do is look up my name. That's my own fault, I know, I can't complain. Anyway, I just think it's about time that I stop vlogging every single thing that I'm doing and showcasing when I do want to date. And I also don't want to showcase when I start dating someone regularly until it's like deep into it where I really am confident about that person. I'm not saying I'm never going to talk about my dating life though. If I go on a date and it doesn't work out, I'll probably talk about it on a vlog or something, but I don't want to do it while that person is we're actively trying something. Not that it's ever caused an issue for me when I've done that in the past. Guess this was a very long-winded way of saying that I want to have a little bit more privacy. And I'm still gonna share a bunch of content and share fun things with you, but I'm just not gonna do the weekly vlogs anymore so that I can keep my peace right now. And yeah, I hope they understand. Okay, and last thing I'm gonna say is that I just have to say from the bottom of my heart, I love all of you so much that take the time to watch my videos, like my videos, comment every week. You are what have kept me like enjoying and loving doing the vlogs. I'm just saying thank you from the bottom of my heart for continuing to support. Literally saved a year's worth of empties that I haven't filmed yet. Are you even caring about empties still? Also, let me know that down below. And yeah, I still have some vlog content from this week. So if this isn't ridiculously long, I'll include that. Back into the regular weekly content, I took my mom to see Wuthering Heights, which we definitely loved, and then we went over to the Jaded Finch, which is right across from the Harkins at Santan, and the store is so cute. It had a lot of Strictly Primitives adorable items like these cute bunnies that are so fuzzy and sweet. There was little guys and girls, and just that whole store was so beautifully decorated. I'll definitely have to come back and film more from the store, but I couldn't resist showing you a few of the bunnies. So I just dropped my mom off at her house. We went and saw Wuthering Heights. You guys, I gotta take my glasses off for this. You guys. So good. So good. It is definitely a romantic tragedy, so be ready to cry. It moved me to my core that I couldn't get out of my seat for a second. I definitely cried. I didn't think it was going to affect me that much. It definitely did. Everyone was right that told me and warned me ahead of time, but it was absolutely beautiful. Also, the costume designs, incredibly gorgeous. They better win an award just for that. But I absolutely loved it. And I have read the book, the novel, years ago. It's definitely like inspired by it. It's not like entirely like exactly like the book, but seriously, I don't want to give anything away. I don't want to put too much wording to it other than it was just beautiful, so beautifully tragic and beautiful romance, but tragic. I don't know how else to say it because that's just how it is. This is what it looks like when I am redoing the seasonal decor. And actually, this is hours into it because I take everything out of my boxes that I've wrapped up. That's the big pile of wrapping here. And then I took down everything, all the Rae Dunn and like canisters and items that I had in these cabinets out. And I have started decorating a bit, but nothing is like set in stone. I'm not sure if I want to do an Easter tree or just go ahead and finally take down that pink tree. Maybe tell me, vote below, because I keep going back and forth about it. And started doing a little bit of the hutch. Nothing again is set really completely, but yeah, little by little.